Hello, my name is Stephanie Basl, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about online learning. Let's begin with the definition. According to AES, online learning means that you are using your educational tool and it's based online on the internet or it's accessible from the internet. It means that you can access your learning anytime, anywhere. Germain and Pape discuss three main types of online learning, which include a support tool within the regular brick-and-mortar classroom, an entirely online course, or a hybrid or blend of the two. Often it's misconceived that the online learning means that there's no teacher present, that it's just the student and the computer. But that is incorrect, and as you can see in this diagram, there's several different interactions between the learner and the content that they're learning, the teacher, as well as their learning management system. Research by Archambault and Kennedy show that there's no significant performance differences between the online learner and the face-to-face learner. Additionally, an annual report of Keeping Pace with K-12 Online Learning showed that the online learners often outperform the traditional student in an end-of-course exam. Online learning is attributed to helping meet students' individual needs. So in the article, Making the Choice to Go Online, you found researchers showed that they were able to meet several needs using the online platform, including students with health challenges, elite athletes, students that are often traveling, or even students in remote areas maybe that have limited resources or lack of access to qualified professionals. Susan Patrick, the president and CEO of International Association for K-12 Online Learning, explained that the U.S. spends more money than almost every other nation, yet we still have huge disparities and opportunities between the students and their access to learning. And the Keeping Pace annual report also showed that the online class takes a third less in cost than the traditional students. So it's a way to save money as well. In the National Centers of Education Statistics, it's reported that 1.3 million high school students were enrolled in online courses in the 2009-2010 year. That was a 53% increase since the 2004-2005 statistics were run. So who are the online teachers? They are the same as a traditional teacher in the respect they have the same qualifications, they're still licensed to teach, and they're proficient in their content area. Some of their qualities include being comfortable with technology, eager to connect with students, they're very organized, flexible in their time, devoted to learning, and have excellent communication skills. A misconception might be that the online learning is a little bit easier for the teacher, or that it has less work, less time. But in fact, it actually just it's the same amount of work, if not a little more, and it's done differently. So you're working differently in order to accomplish your goals. The key responsibility focuses around communication. You're using communication in order to deliver instructions, and also to facilitate discussions, to evaluate students and provide feedback, maintaining records, giving support and motivating students, and monitoring their activity. Benefits to teachers are that it's a flexible schedule. It increases the time that they can spend with their family, and they also spend less time designing and more time teaching that curriculum. When interviewed, teachers from the Colorado Online School shared that they enjoy not having to deal with a lot of classroom management or discipline issues, and that they get more one-on-one time with a student. Holly Mortimer also discussed a key shift that she made in the fact that she was spending more time on what the students were learning and less on what she was teaching, so it became more student-focused. Some challenges that the teachers reported were a sense of disconnection from their students and from other teachers. They didn't have that traditional faculty room to gather and talk, so they had to learn how to use online platforms in order to create that collaboration. Online students are often students that are mature. They have a tolerance for ambiguity. They often are seeking a need for autonomy. They enjoy a flexible schedule to work at their pace when it's appropriate for them to learn, and that they're also great time managers. Some misconceptions that students often have is that it's the easy way out and there's going to take less time or less work, but they also might think that there's less interaction. And as we've already discussed, that's incorrect. Some skills that Valentine defined that make us successful online students would include being flexible, being a focused learner, being a good time manager, and also able to work independently as well as in groups. Online learners benefit from having more possibilities to learn. They have more flexible time to learn at their own rate, and they're able to meet the variety of their individual needs. Some challenges that the students from the Colorado Online School reported is that when they initially took an online class, they had to switch from reading from paper to a screen, or remembering to save their work frequently, and to preview and prepare their assignments. Managing time was also something that they had to make a shift in. And advice to parents when you're thinking about enrolling your student in an online course is to evaluate your child first. Find out, do they have those qualities to be successful? And then if you find that they meet that criteria, then be willing to support them through this whole process, especially their first class. It's a little challenging just to make the shift. But in conclusion, integrating online learning into our education program opens up opportunities, and it's something that we need to grasp in terms of technology is not going anywhere. So if we're going to have technology that's going to be a part of our daily lives, learning how to work with it efficiently and effectively is important. So with online learning, we can work as a team. We can increase access to learning and save money while meeting student needs all at the same time. So thank you for listening.